now's the time to be positive about our election. We took a lot of votes, and I know a lot of you are going to be out there feeling despondent and gloomy, but look, the sun's out, it's a lovely sunny day. We did really well at the elections, and it's time to refocus the party's energy instead of everybody feeling down, because everyone does feel down because we had all those votes and got one solitary seat with Douglas Carswell. It's not the end of the world, it just means we need to reform, re-strategise. And one of the messages I picked up from lots of people out there is to be more positive. There were loads of people out there who told me they liked Nigel, they liked the UKIP brand, but they didn't like some of the negative associations we've got with the far right. And we need to think about those sort of things going towards 2020. It's very easy to be the pantomime villains and have everybody hate you, but it's time for us to start making some friends out there. It's time for us to start building some bridges with ordinary working people and going out and showing them we're not a bunch of racists, we're not a bunch of lunatics, we have got good ideas, we have got a clue about the economy, we have got a clue about politics in general. Everyone knows that we want to leave Europe, and everyone knows that we're strong on immigration. But now we need to go out and capitalise on the 3.5 to 4 million votes that we got and invite people in and say, look, we're not this negative party who just keep trashing the Muslim culture, we're not this negative party that keep banging on about immigrants coming into the country. We need to go out and show the positive things that we do in our community and show that we're cohesive amongst our community, and that we invigorate people and get people to that's what we need to do, invigorate people, make people feel that it's okay to vote UKIP. There are a lot of people that believed all these scare stories in the media about if you vote UKIP you're going to get SNP, and the Conservatives did a fantastic job on convincing the public that if they voted UKIP they're going to get a Labour SNP coalition, and the media were behind that as well, and all of the polls and the pollsters. And if people had actually gone out and not listened to any of that nonsense and just put that to the back of their mind and gone into the polling booth and thought, well, I want to vote UKIP, so I'm going to vote UKIP. A lot of people told me they were going to vote UKIP, but they were worried about the SNP. And all this negativity in the press and put forward by the Conservative Party generated this fear and caused people that were going to vote for UKIP, because they thought it was going to be a lost vote, to go and then vote Conservative, go back to what they know. And UKIP is not about what we already know. We've had enough of the Conservative Party, we've had enough of the Labour Party, and I think that's a foregone conclusion now that the rest of the country's had enough of the Labour Party. And Nick Clegg also got his backside whooped in the election. So we need to we need to get our message out that UKIP are a forward-thinking progressive party. We're not a bunch of racists. And we can do politics. As Nigel's shown, we can do politics, and we need to grab that and make the momentum carry forward to 2020. And if we do that, we'll become a successful party. But we need to drop all this negativity. So let's buck up. 2020 is only 5 years away, and by that time people will have had enough of a Tory government. So let's just get on it and continue to vote UKIP. We want a together Britain, and with UKIP voters we'll have one, a together Britain, an independent Britain. So let's go forward with positivity.